And welcome back. We back. Welcome to the Antifreeze podcast. I got my co-host with me,
What's up, y'all? This Miss T.
and I'm Mickey 22. And welcome back to episode 6 of the podcast. And what we're gonna be talking about today, T.
Well, the topic today is what is wrong with DBZ, aka Dragon Ball Z.
So what went wrong with DBZ? DBZ is a long-running series. Ever since I believe like the late '80s, early '90s, and it's still going strong to 2022. So what you think, T?
I I say what went wrong was okay. I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z. Like I watched Dragon Ball before Dragon Ball Z, so it was like another Naruto to me. I watched Goku grow up, and I was okay with Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT, but when you started doing Dragon Ball Z Kai and Dragon Ball Super, I was like, hold up. And Dragon Ball Heroes, I'm like, hold on, what's going on here? Why, why are we doing this? Like, what is going on? What happened to like Goku, going out for Shinron and dying or becoming Shinron or whatever he did in GT, or at the end of Dragon Ball Z, he goes off the um, train Ooh, which is the reincarnation of Boo. I was okay with that because at some point you do have to say goodbye to your favorite characters, and I was literally okay.
Well, I definitely agree with you. I didn't watch the original Dragon Ball, but I did, grow up watching DBZ and DBZ Kai, DBZ Kai, and all that. But I kind of do feel like DBZ is one of them shows that just hasn't aged really well. Like yeah, like a couple of they like real special moments are still good and everything. So like rewatch and stuff, but the show itself just hasn't necessarily aged well. Like it's still the show that everybody grew up with and was, more than likely everybody's first anime, but it just didn't age well into the new age of like TV and anime and like story wise, DBZ just aged badly and it became obvious that how repetitive that DBZ really was because it was basically like they fight somebody, Goku dies, he comes back, they do it again and again, basically. Like that was basically the whole plot of each saga. Like it was never nothing really interesting and like in depth with DBZ that basically just kind of did the same thing with each saga, which gave Goku like a new transformation. Like none of the characters really went through anything, you know, in depth, and it was just basic characters. Like Vegeta never was able to, be the hero in a situation, or like they never really did Gohan right after the Cell saga, and every other character beyond that was basically just pointless. Besides, Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, and sometimes Trunks, but everybody else literally could not have been in the show, and it wouldn't have made a difference. It's like they never made their characters in depth enough for me.
Because the only memorable times is like when Goku went Super Saiyan 3 and he went Super Saiyan the first time. Like, those had meanings, those were iconic. But as it progressed and now we're on Dragon Ball Super, it's like at this point you always know Goku's going to win. At this point, Goku is going to get this new transformation. And they gave Vegeta this transformation. People in the comments correct me if I'm wrong. It's called Ego or something like that. It looks like Super Saiyan 3, but he's blue. And
You talking
I'm
about
just
Super Saiyan God?
no, it's different from Super Saiyan God. It's a whole new transformation for Vegeta. Like I saw it, he's kind of like bluish purple, I think. Like I saw it like a couple of times, but I can't really get the name of it. But he has the appearance of Super Saiyan 3, like the bulky eyebrows, but he's not uh, a Super Saiyan 3.
Hmm. I haven't I haven't seen it. I don't really keep up with Dragon Ball anymore. But like I probably saw like a screenshot of what you're talking about. But like I haven't watched. haven't sat down and watched an episode of Dragon Ball in like a decade, probably. Like Kai was the last thing that I really just sat down and watched because DBZ just got boring to me, and like other stuff just got better than DBZ. Like I legit don't know what's going on with Dragon Ball anymore. Like I haven't
I
watched any of
really,
Super. I haven't watched any of Super. I haven't watched any of Super or the Dragon Ball Heroes. Like I could really care less about Dragon Ball at this point because it's just like Dragon Ball at this point is kind of like Power Rangers. Like it's just the same shit with just different villains. Like it's nothing really interesting that's drawing me in. Like no matter like how quote unquote good the animation looks in like the Broly movie or whatever, it's still just like average to me. Like it's not as good as it used to be. And even
that
at,
is.
and even animation wise, I'm sorry, Chris, but even animation wise, it's not as good as it used to be.
You good. And true, animation wise, don't get me wrong, like Dragon Ball Super is slicker and cleaner, but I do prefer like the early 90s, you know, late 90s, early 2000 art style of Dragon Ball Z. I like how um as Dragon Ball Z evolved over time, the drawing got a little more slicker, but it still kept the 90s kind of style going, like the 2000 style going. You know what I mean?
Sort of, cause like they got rid of it after GT, cause
Yeah,
the
that's
what
what I'm saying. Like the drawing style, it works for me. You know, it kind of put me back because I'm very old school. So it kind of put me in that mindset of like Yu Hakusho, drawing art style.
yeah, but
But
I mean like
but a lot of
honestly,
movies
if
just
eventually Dragon Ball just gets it just got too repetitive for me, and like genuinely like that was the first time that I ever really got bored watching an anime. Like, cause it was just the same thing over and over and over again. Like, I remember when Super came out. Super came out when I was still in high school, and like, I could not care less about it. Like, nothing they did ever like drew me in. Like, none of the fights, none of the transformations. Cause it like it's the same shit that was in DBZ. It's just they with Beerus in them now. And then they randomly brought back Frieza, and he got another form and stuff. Then they brought back Broly again, and it's kind of just like what's the is no point to all this except just to show off the animation to me. Like I never really understood the appeal of why they needed to even make Super. Like it's kind of like GT wrapped it up, but they said it wasn't canon just because people didn't like it, and it's like people didn't like Super. I don't like Super. Like Super wasn't better. Super isn't even better than DBZ. Like it's
I
really
really do
below average.
I really do find myself watching more Dragon Ball Z than I was Super. The last thing I saw from Super was the power of the tournament of power, and I'm just like, y'all finally gave Goku somebody he can't defeat. He had to tag team with everybody to defeat one person. And I'm like, wow, you finally gave Goku somebody he has to work towards to defeat. It's not like, it never came so easy for Goku. Why? I'm like, now y'all do this. Like, I feel like it should have stuck to its original plan when Goku died the first time. It like after Cell, then what the first time, but after Cell, that's what I'm trying to say. It should have stayed with Gohan's story, and we should have left Goku where Goku was, dead. Don't wish him back. Let him stay. It was just too much for him.
Yeah, cause like to be fair, it's how can I put this? Like DBZ never really they didn't change for the better. They kind of just like I'm gonna put it like this. Like DBZ is that game that like I'm gonna put it like this. Like DBZ is like that old game that everybody loved, and then like they remade it, but they didn't really change it. They just like updated the graphics. Like they
That
didn't
was it.
like they didn't change the story or nothing. They didn't change, to make the plot better. They just reskinned the graphics and then called it something new. It's like Dragon Ball is basically like Dragon Ball is the Madden football game of fucking anime, bro. Like that's basically what it is. Dragon Ball is basically Madden at this point. And every new transformation that they give them is basically just like Madden. Like it's different between like Madden 20 and Madden 21. Like it's just reskinned and like with barely any changes in anything at this point.
Because I'm telling you now,
I mean, it's true. It's true. Cause like what up? Like what? Like I would really want to know like have they really changed? Like nothing really got better with DBZ. Like nothing. Like the only thing that pulls you in DBZ now is the fights. Like the
oh,
story isn't even that good anymore.
oh, okay, I got the name of it. It is called Ultra Ego. That is Vegeta's new form,
That's
Ultra
so
Ego.
lame. That's so fucking lame. That just made me mad. That's so fucking lame.
It
Ultra
is called
ego.
Ultra. Yes, it is called Ultra Ego. Sorry, y'all. I was like googling it while we were talking because I wanted to make sure I got it right. It is called Ultra Ego, and it's purple, and it looks like he's like Super Saiyan 3, but he's purple. You know.
That's so fucking lame. That's so fucking lame. That's so fucking lame. What ultra ego? That's all they could come up with.
Hey, you got Ultra Instinct. What more could you have expected?
Oh, the
What
name
more
ultra.
could
The name Ultra Instinct was lame too.
so what look, what
They're
was you expecting
basic.
with Ultra
They're
Instinct?
basic. Like they could come up with all that cool shit for the fight scenes and like the transformations, but these names are basic as fuck. Like that shit is so fucking lame. Like, and then it's like, what do these new forms even really do? It's like Ultra Instinct was like Goku moves fast. Like, and that was it.
It says hold on. Because I'm trying to
Why are you doing it?
I'm trying to
It's
get
just
you
like like
to
none of these transformations do anything anymore. Like cause like with Ultra Instinct, Goku moved fast, and that was it.
Okay, it says right here, y'all. I'm reading it from the internet. It says Ultra Ego is one of the strongest transformations right here. It is it is the state it is this is the state obtained by one who's received proper God of destruction training and has gained the ability to use power of one. However, the state can only be utilized when the user is in the right mindset to act as a destroyer.
That did not answer
And
my question.
it says the stuff that he can do is when he's in this transformation, the user becomes more powerful than before and gains the ability to use the power of destruction in full. The user aura can also be manifested in a flame-like state, which can destroy enemy attacks on contact. And it's kind of like it's a contrast to Ultra Instinct.
What does Ultra Instinct do?
Man, look.
No, I'm for real. Like, no, like hear me out. Like, hear me out. Like, when Goku went Super Saiyan 3, like he did different shit. Like, cause when he went Super Saiyan 3, he learned Dragon Fist. Like he learned a new attack or some shit. You see what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
yeah, I see what you're saying, but like, dude, Ultra Instinct is supposed to be like one of those God moves that the guys tried to obtain but never could, and Goku did it.
but what are the
And
fucking moves?
that is something that you will Google yourself,
What is the
okay?
fucking moves? I don't get it. Like, they don't even seem like they really do shit. It's just like, oh, a new color. It's like, okay, that's it. Like, that's
That's
really.
it. Like, that's it. That is it. Because what do we know about Ultra Instinct? Like
Nothing.
what?
He's silver. The nigga is silver. That's it.
um, his special moves are secrets, sensations, shining soul, godly display, godly strike.
Wait, wait, wait,
Um,
wait, wait. Secret Sensations does not sound like a fighting move. Secret Sensations sounds weird as fuck.
it has something called autonomous fists, embodied light. Um, did I say godly display? Yeah, and unrestrained will. So yeah,
Secret Sensations?
yeah, and
Secret
shining
Sens
soul.
Tim, does that sound like a fighting move to you? Or am
Yeah.
I tripping?
You ain't tripping, but it's me.
Secret Sensations?
Secret sensations, man. Secret sensations. These are Goku's moves when he's in Ultra Instinct.
So if I
Those
go
are his moves.
so if I go to the episode where he's Ultra Instinct and he just gonna shout out Secret Sensations as an
I
attack.
doubt. I doubt you're going to see that on Dragon Ball Super because he didn't stay in that form for too long, and Jiren was still kind of like kicking his ass, even in Ultra Instinct.
Secret Sensations.
We gonna leave that alone, and we gonna
Go
wrap
to the
that
next
up
topic.
right
I gotta hit it.
there.
I gotta hit it.
We gonna wrap that up. Okay, the next topic, y'all, is the downfall of Dragon Ball Z characters.
Do you wanna go
Ooh,
first?
the downfall. Okay, let's just put it right here. Yamcha is the downfall of all characters. It was like, what was his purpose? And then it went from Yamcha to Krillin,
No,
and
like genuinely in hindsight, what is the point of any of the side characters at this point?
they had no comic relief. Comic relief.
Who is funny on Dragon Ball?
Hmm. Well, Vegeta in particular could be funny when they're being
When?
sarcastic.
I've never laughed at a Dragon Ball Z episode in my entire life.
Well, there is at one point where Goku was like kind of like bitch slapping the shit out of Frieza. That shit was funny. You know,
No, like
I
I'm
ain't get
being so serious right now. I've never laughed at a single scene in Dragon Ball in my entire life.
really. It was some funny scenes in
I'm
there.
so for
You know,
real. I never found Dragon Ball shit funny. I found Naruto shit more funny than Dragon Ball.
true. Naruto does have like
And
some
like
good
I'm not
moments.
trying to sound like a fanboy or nothing, but I've never found a Dragon Ball moment funny ever. Like none
Because
of that shit is funny to me.
it had its funny moments. Like I'm talking about Dragon Ball Z, y'all, not like the other Dragon Ball stuff. Like Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z, it had plenty of comedy, especially in Dragon Ball when Goku was younger and he was meeting Bulma and Yamcha and Oolong and stuff like that in Park for the first
Was that
time.
really funny or just Master Roshi being a pervert?
Master Roshi was just being a pervert, but
Like
he
I'm
was
just
young.
saying, like, was it really funny?
Well, Master Roshi, I don't know. When I think perverts and animation and stuff like that, I go back to my cartoon days and think Johnny Bravo and Pepe Le
No,
Pew and shit.
you can
And
you do not compare Master
I'm
Roshi
not
in
no
Dragon
no
Ball to fucking
no no no
Pepe
no.
Le Pew. No 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 no.
I'm not comparing. I
Literally,
swear I'm not comparing. I swear to you, I'm not comparing. It's just when I see them do something, it reminds me of like my cartoon days, and I bust out laughing because I'm like, oh my god, I kind of like see this with Pepe Le Pew and stuff, but it's more funny. It's more funny that way. That's why I'm like, oh, I can kind of laugh at this because I think of Pepe Le Pew. I think of Johnny Bravo. I think of all like my cartoon birds and be like, oh, this shit's kind of funny.
Cartoon
That
Purge is
shit's
a
me.
crazy category of characters. That's a crazy category of characters. But go off,
I know.
go off. The fact that that's a fucking category of characters is crazy to me.
But it's funny though. But there were times like because I'm very sarcastic in some things I say too.
Oh,
That's why I
really?
find it funny. Yes, I can be very
Really?
sarcastic.
You
No
don't
adultery.
say. You don't fucking
Yes.
say. You don't
Oh
say.
ha ha ha. Oh ha ha ha. Anyway, you jerk. I ain't got time for you today. Okay.
Just saying.
So, but the downfall. Back to get back on topic. Some characters did have a downfall. Like I really,
They all did, not
really
some. They all did. I know
true.
some. Everybody did. Every fucking body. Who knows some?
I would have seen. I would have loved, for Piccolo to get like some new transformations along the way. Besides just,
Give Piccolo some screen time.
please, like Let's just be here. Let's just be honest here. Piccolo is the black guy of the whole anime series.
You want you no, let's really be honest. Everybody outside of Goku and Vegeta at this point in Dragon Ball history are treated like fucking Tintin and Naruto.
They are non-relevant characters.
Literally, they treat these fucking characters like Tintin. And really, if
But
you
only,
if you really want to be
oh,
technical, it's really only Goku and everybody else is fucking Tintin. Because
I was
every
just
time,
gonna say something
because
like
every
that.
time Vegeta comes into the fucking fight, he gets his ass kicked.
I was just gonna say that. I was like, I really wish they would give Vegeta the recognition that he really does deserve because honestly, not saying that Goku don't train, but Vegeta trains way more than Goku ever could. And it comes easy to Goku, and that's the one thing that I used to like. It used to grind my gears for real. Watching Dragon Ball Z, like Vegeta, he had to struggle to get where he wanted, and he got it. But he'll still get his ass beat. But here comes Goku to save the fucking day, and you're just like, oh, he got a new transformation. Well, we're all safe
All they
because
had to do
Goku
was
is
scream for
here.
10 minutes,
That's it. That's it.
basically. Like that's literally what he did for Super Saiyan 2 and 3. He just screamed longer.
And I'm just sitting up here like, I get those iconic moments for Super Saiyan 3 for us fans. Like, for real, we were like, oh, Goku got, a new form. Super Saiyan 3. Oh, Martin Boo's gonna get his ass beat. At the same time, when was Vegeta gonna get this Super Saiyan 3? It's like y'all said, fuck Vegeta. Fuck Vegeta. We gonna skip him on Super Saiyan 3. We just gonna give him Super Saiyan 4. Oh, wait! Super Saiyan 4 is not canon. You can't count GT as canon because everyone thought it was so bad. I really honestly thought Shenron at the end gave Dragon Ball Z the perfect ending.
But it's not
Because
canon. It don't count.
exactly. See, that's the bullshit. That's the bullshit. I call bullshit. That could have ended the whole Dragon Ball Z series right then and there. You could have ended it with GT and left it alone. But now you have Dragon Ball Heroes, and then you have Goku and Vegeta going off in these alternative universes, and you see a Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. But didn't you just say GT is not canon though? So how the hell is Super Saiyan 4 Goku in here?
There is no war in Dragon Ball GT.
I ain't talking about that.
There is no war in Dragon Ball GT.
Fuck all that.
There is
And
no
this
war
movie
in Dragon
bullshit.
Ball GT.
You can boss and say that bullshit to somebody else.
I'm just saying, but that's what they told us for like 15 years that it just didn't exist. Am I
But you
wrong?
bring it into true. They did, but you can't just bring in a character and then be like, oh, this character exists right here, but the whole series don't exist.
You know what,
Then you
Tim?
have to
You know what?
make GT canon.
You know what? They can, cause you want to know what else they did?
What?
Made Gohan a bitch.
Yeah, they did.
Cause like,
They
okay, if you
they
was
fucked
gonna fuck up any character, Gohan didn't even have to become the main character, right? He didn't even have to become the main character. He just could have been a part of the main cast of characters. But so no, hold on, because this is the main. This is one of the main characters pissing me off the most about Dragon Ball. Because I'm like, this is Goku's son. Goku's the main character. This is his son. So not only does he get a whole arc basically to himself in the cell arc, he gets his own movie where he fights a villain by himself basically and kills all of them. Does all that training with the Kais and then fights Boo for 5 minutes and then loses. Like, what was the fucking point in the first place? Like, if that was the
Hey,
plan
I
in the
feel you on
first
that.
place, if that was the plan in the beginning, like, you should have just let Goku kill Cell.
That was so true. I feel you on that. I
Like,
really
they
do
gave him
because
so much screen time, and then it's like, oh, he just lost. He just lost.
I was rooting for him. I was like, oh, he finna do it. He finna get that moment. Like he finna get another moment to shine. This is what we've been wanting. We won't go on to shine. He did that training and fought Boo and then got fucking absorbed. And I said, what the fuck? What the heck did he was kicking his ass 5 minutes ago? What happened? Did I
Literally.
blink and miss? Like, did I blink and miss some shit? Like, what the fuck happened?
And it's
And I
like, it
said,
made him such a bitch. And, like, they didn't help it in fucking Super either, where they didn't even let him fight anymore.
and the only time you saw him fight for real was in the tournament of power, and even then you were like, Gohan, you're still a bitch. You're
And
still a
it's
bitch.
like literally after the Cell arc, Gohan couldn't do nothing else by himself anymore. They never let him do anything by himself anymore. When he fought Broly, he couldn't do that shit by himself. When he fucking in the tournament of power, like you said, he got his ass kicked. Like, they just gave up and kept giving
On
up on him.
Gohan.
And then I'm
And
like,
he
and then
and
like,
he's the reason though. Like he was supposed to be Goku's like prodigy son. You were supposed to make him stronger yet. You turned him into a scholar and a bitch, and then on top of that, he got married and had a family. Wow, wow. But that's not the only thing that irks me in Super though. You made Goku stupid.
Goku's been stupid.
But no, like in Dragon Ball Z, he
No,
actually
no.
cared about his wife and children. But
When?
oh, trust
When?
me, there are plenty of times in Dragon Ball Z that
Please
I
tell
look.
me when. Please tell me
Okay,
when.
okay. When we get off, I'm gonna send you some clips.
No, no,
I'm gonna
no.
send you some
Tell
clips
me
because
now. Tell me now. When the
because
fuck has
there are
Goku ever cared about his fucking child?
okay. One in like hold on, what season was it? Like the Android season of right there when Trunks came back from the future and stuff like that. There was that one. No, I'm gonna take it back farther. Dragon Ball when he met Chi Chi again in the tournament, he literally confessed to her and married her. That's how you know he loved her. Then on top
I
of that,
don't mean
in the
shit.
hey, Dragon Ball Z, that Goku, I'd rather take that versus this Goku who's like when Vegeta said you don't kiss your wife, and he was like, what that is.
T,
And
T,
Goku was
T,
like, bruh, you
T,
know what? No.
T,
Nope.
T,
I stick to what I'm saying.
T,
I stick to what
T,
I'm saying.
T,
You are not changing my
T.
mind on this. I'm sticking
So
to
you
what I'm
mean to
saying.
tell me? So what? So first off, Vegeta gives more of a fuck about his family than Goku does. That's just a fact. Two, you mean to tell me that it took? Okay, so Gohan is like what, like 30 something DBZ Super, right?
I have no idea.
So let's just hypothetically let's just say he's like 30 something, right? How
Okay.
long did it take Goku to train his own fucking son? Which saga was that?
He trained him in the Cell Saga after and before the Hyperbolic Time Chamber.
So, okay, so let me get this straight. It took Goku about, let's say Gohan was like 14, 15 when he fought Cell. So it took Goku like,
I think they said he was about 13 around that time.
yeah, like, so Gohan is a teenager, right?
Yeah,
And correct me if I'm wrong, Cell was the end of the Android saga, right?
pretty much.
Okay, cool. So this makes my point even way better. So it took Goku 13 years and a deadly fucking heart attack to train his own fucking son.
Well, and let's just put it out there. when he died the first time, Piccolo trained Gohan.
That's
And
what I'm
then,
saying.
well, in the beginning, Chi Chi made it to the point where she literally told Goku, "Look, I want my son to be a scholar. He ain't finna grow up to be no fighter like you." Those were peaceful times.
But no, no,
She
no,
didn't
no,
think
no, no,
she didn't
no,
think the
no,
world was
no,
gonna
no,
end and
no,
all that.
no, no, no. Okay. Side note about Chi Chi, she's stupid too. You want to know why? You want to know why? It was a certain scene in the Boo saga where Boo is waiting at the tower, right?
Oh, I know what you're talking about, and
What
she
does
walks
Chi
up
Chi
to
do?
him.
What does
She
Chi Chi
walks
do?
up to him.
And does what?
Hey,
And does what? Does what?
she hits him.
She slaps him. They both stupid.
Hey, but she went out like a G though.
No, she didn't. Tim, Tim, let me.
Was she
No,
supposed
no,
to?
no,
Was
no,
she
no, no, no,
supposed to
no, no.
sit there and cower though? Was she supposed to sit there and cower like everybody else?
Oh well, let me give you a hypothetical there. Hypothetical. Right.
Okay.
Let's just say just a regular, Friday afternoon or Saturday afternoon, something like that, right? You at
Yep.
the you at the bank, right? You by yourself, you standing in line, just good old day. You done had a good breakfast, all that shit. About 10 niggas bust through the fucking glass with M4s and AKs trying to rob the bank, right? And they like, everybody get on the ground, da 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 da, right? So, would you walk your little happy ass up to one of them and slap him?
Oh.
So why? He's just gonna cower like the rest of the people?
Hey, hold up. Nigga, this is real life. Anime, they got wish back. I don't get wish back. Ain't no such thing as Dragon Ball down here.
So
I want to go home. I have children, okay? I want to go
Chi
home
Chi
in one
did
piece.
too. Did she not?
She had two.
So Chi Chi was like, I'm gonna go slap this alien who just killed the whole fucking population.
But she got wish back, though.
That's not my point.
But she got wish back, though. So,
You are
I
missing
really
the point.
I get what you're saying, though. I do get what you're saying. Like, why would you do this to this alien who was more powerful than you? Like, why would you go up to it and it just killed off half the population? It made no sense. I get what you're saying. I
So if
really
an
do.
alien came to your house,
Why would an alien want to come to my house?
hypothetical, if an alien just landed in your house, you slapping it? Okay then.
No.
Okay. My point is proven.
Okay. Your point is proven. I stand down on my comment. There you go, Marcus. I stand down on my comment.
Thank you.
Because at this point, yeah, that was a stupid move on her part. It really was. But let's just put it out there. It's an anime where everybody gets
It
respect.
don't
Like,
fucking matter.
look at Krillin. Krillin has died more than
It
anybody.
does
And
not
he still
fucking
gets
matter.
respect
It
real
does
quick.
not fucking matter.
Then what matters? Then what matters?
Nothing apparently to DBZ, not even death.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying, like, that's why I
But
can say, like, they can do dumb shit because they get wished back.
but
The only time,
that's what makes DBZ bad.
because the only time Goku didn't want to get wished back was after the Cell Saga. Other than that, that was it. No one else died. No one else, got wished back besides the people who died doing, like 18 and shit. But other than that, that's just Dragon Ball Z in a nutshell. You die, you get wished back. The world explodes. You go to Planet Namek and ask them to wish the Earth back, and then the Dragon Balls come back, and then everybody comes back. There's no rules to this shit.
So Dragon
You
Ball
know,
is so Dragon Ball is basically Fairy Odd Parents. Greatest anime of all time, my ass.
Hey, Goku's legendary.
No, he not.
He is legendary.
No,
He
he
is
is
the
not.
one that
No,
opens
he
the
is
door
not.
to
No,
Narc.
he is not. No, he is not.
And we gonna wrap it up right there on the downfall of characters. And now the moment that me and Mark have been waiting
The
on.
shit we basically been doing for the past like 20 minutes. Look, DBZ sucks.
Yes, it's a rant.
It
We are
sucks.
ranting about
It
Dragon Ball
sucks.
Z.
It sucks. It's terrible. It's stupid. Now,
Well, what anime ain't stupid?
a lot of animes aren't stupid.
If you like going into that, well, I do give you that. Some animes are not stupid.
A lot of
And I
animes
should.
are not stupid. And if they're stupid, they're not as stupid as DBZ.
Well, DBZ never had no purpose though. It was just kind of. I can't even say that because I was kind of like One Punch Man, but it
One
has a
Punch Man is
purpose.
more enjoyable than fucking DBZ.
I was gonna say One Punch Man because Saitama just want to fight the ultimate fighter and actually have a good battle.
Literally,
You know
literally,
that's his purpose.
Saitama's literally a way better character than Goku.
Well,
It's
there are
not
a
up
lot
for
of
debate.
characters. There's a lot of characters that are somewhat better than Goku.
But I'm saying though, it's like I would rather watch One Punch Man than the entirety of DBZ.
I can agree with that because I can sit up here and watch Yu Yu Hakusho and still be very entertained before I watch DBZ. And then on top of that, I can watch like Naruto all over again in Naruto Shippuden before I sit down and watch Dragon Ball Z and be like, oh yeah, Goku defeats Frieza. Oh,
Yay.
Goku. Look, oh, Goku slaps Frieza. And one more thing about that, Super, why the fuck did you bring back Frieza for him and Goku to be fucking buddy buddy? I never understand that.
Literally his
I never
worst.
understand.
Literally the person who is responsible for killing his whole fucking race. But okay. Okay.
He killed your best friend in your face and
Literally,
made you look
literally
bad.
killed his people. Hmm? Hmm? Hmm?
But your buddy buddy, he helps you in the tournament of power, but y'all are buddy buddy? Hell no. You be buddy buddy with a motherfucker like this. I wouldn't even bring back Cell.
But they bring back the fucking person who killed their whole species. Like, what the fuck?
And then like you have Frieza helping them literally try to defeat Jiren in the tournament of power, and he literally helps Goku, and I'm like, hell no. And then in the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, Vegeta makes a point where he was like, it was you, you idiot, who brings back Frieza. And Goku was like, well, he was a big help to the tournament of power. And Vegeta's like, you are such an idiot because he's not helping nobody but himself. Why do I feel like Vegeta is the only smart motherfucker besides Piccolo in Dragon Ball?
Because I think Vegeta realized that, Frieza kind of, killed everybody that was in their family.
Exactly. And I'm just
Like,
like, why? Because Piccolo is smart, Gohan is smart, Vegeta is hella, smart when he ain't being too cocky and shit. And I'm just sitting up here like, why? Why is these like few people smart? And Goku is somewhat smart on the battlefield, but he's just retarded.
he's always been retarded.
I'm just like, why make? I mean, I'm like y'all for real. I'm trying not to compare. I'm trying my best not to, but Naruto wasn't always that smart, but he wasn't retarded. You
Um,
get what I'm saying?
no,
Like,
okay, the thing with DBC and Naruto, it's just like, yes, Naruto has his fair share of worthless characters. Before y'all say it, yes, they do.
yeah,
But it's when like 90% of the cast of characters on your show literally could like be gone and it not fucking matter at all. Like literally DBZ without Yamcha, Tien, Chaozu, who else? Um, well, no, it should even Boma is more important than them. Who else am I missing? To
you have Quar, the little thing that travels with Yamcha. You
Yeah,
have
Chi Chi. Um,
Ox King.
yeah, it's like literally, it's like like all of those people, literally, like, and even sometimes Krillin, like like after Dragon Ball, like after Goku turned Super Saiyan the first time, you could have never brought back Krillin, and it really wouldn't have fucking mattered. Like literally, without those people, Dragon Ball basically stays the same. You really only need Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, and Piccolo and Trunks.
That's it. And Future Trunks. Future Trunks, y'all.
That's
Not Baby Trunks.
literally the only people you fucking need. And it's like,
And honestly, I feel like to go back on one of the topics is not a downfall, but kind of like with Trunks, they could have did something better with Trunks. You know, and I'm talking future Trunks because like just like Gohan in the future, they badass. They could have made Trunks a badass
that's
too.
literally how Gohan was supposed to be in the Buu saga, how he was in the future.
Because when Frieza came back and Trunks killed his ass in one fucking swoop with his sword and killed King Cole, you were like, fuck. But when he fights the androids in Cell, it's like you made him a bitch. And
No,
I was like, what happened?
no, like literally how Gohan is in the future. That's how he was supposed to be in the Buu saga. That's
Yes.
how he was supposed to be in the Buu saga. Like literally, they literally made him how he was supposed to be in the Buu saga, in the future saga, but they just didn't do it.
And then like you killed him with the same thing. He was such a badass with like one arm. He was fucking up people with one arm.
Literally,
I'm like,
that whole mini saga has more emotion than the damn near the whole fucking show DBZ. I will die on that hill. I will die on that hill. The future, like Gohan and Trunks segments in DBZ, have way more emotion than the entire show put together. I will die on that hill. I will die on
because
that hill.
because they really had to fight for something. Here it is. Everybody is dead. They're the only two that can protect everybody from the android. Along with Bulma, who's helping them build the time machine to go back. That was epic. That is what we wanted from Gohan and Trunks. That's what we wanted. They
That's
just gave me something else,
that's
and I was
that's literally the best part of DBZ. Like I would that like that's probably the only part that I would go back and watch besides like Gohan in the Cell saga. Otherwise than
one
that,
thing.
I'm not watching that shit.
One thing about it in Dragon Ball Super, when you introduce Future Trunks and then you introduce Goku Black, and Marcus, you said this before, is really what Turles was supposed to
Like the Tree of Life movie
be.
was literally the it was literally like the blueprint of the fucking Goku Black thing. Like it's literally like you can take Turles and put him in Goku Black spot and it's basically the same shit. But
Yeah,
they but
just without the tree.
it,
Just without the tree.
it's without the tree and time travel. Like it's
That
basically the same shit.
and when I go back and watch that, and I like, I be hearing you say, "See, this is why this should have been like right here." I was like, he had a freaking point. Goku Black is what
Yeah,
Turles was
like that
supposed to
seems like it
do.
was the fucking point anyways. Cause like there's no other point to make him look just like Goku, but just in fucking
And
Saiyan armor. Like that's literally Goku, but if he didn't leave a Planet Vegeta or some shit.
exactly. And I was just sitting up here watching the Goku Black series, and I was like, this is great. What is going on here?
All of it
And I'm
is
like,
retarded.
and I'm sitting up here, I'm like, okay, Goku Black. And then he fights Goku. And I'm just like, this is Turles all over again. This is Turles. Just without the fucking tree. This is Goku versus Turles all over again.
Don't shoot him.
They're
He's
just
not black. I need to speak to somebody about that line. Just real quick. I need to speak to somebody about that line.
because I'm sitting up here, I'm like,
Remember, T,
oh,
he's not black.
he ain't black. He's
He's not
he's
black.
Goku.
He's not black.
He's just Goku. He's just Goku.
He's not black.
He's just
Don't shoot.
But honestly, Dragon Ball just really needs to just like tone it
Die.
all the way down. Just tone it down.
Fuck, tone it down. Just end it. I'm sick of this shit.
Just slowly die off.
Not
Like every
slowly,
other.
literally abruptly. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Well, I just
Abruptly
say
as fuck.
just jump off that motherfucking cliff. Just die.
Basically, because what's the point of keeping
Get
it
your
going?
ass off the cliff.
What's the point of keeping it going? I don't understand the point of keeping it going. I
Because
really
the
don't.
fans.
Fuck the fans.
Look, you
Fuck the
can't say
fans.
that.
Yes, I
You
can.
can't say
Fuck
that.
Dragon Ball Z fans. Fuck all
Okay,
y'all.
what if somebody? So what if somebody said that about like Naruto and stuff like that about your favorite character?
Just like
anime, like
you act like they haven't over the past like 10 fucking years.
said Naruto and Sasuke need to just go ahead and die out. Bro.
Literally,
Like,
they saying it now with Boruto. I don't want to hear that shit. They literally saying this shit now with Boruto. I do not want to hear that shit. Anybody who's up here standing Dragon Ball, you are just as worse as me watching Boruto. I said it. I will down that hill too, y'all. Just as worse as me watching Boruto. I promise you, y'all are. That shit is trash.
Like One Piece, you would say that too?
Yes. They just as bad as me.
I mean, I'm just.
If I had shit tasting anime because I watched Boruto, y'all have shit tasting anime if you watch DBZ and One Piece. I said it.
I mean, I'm just the same with My Hero because I am obsessed. So.
No. I'm just saying, like, if I'm shit for watching Boruto, y'all are definitely shit for still watching DBZ.
And I watched Boruto. Like, I just recently caught up with my episode, so I'm just like, I'm okay with it because I know eventually they're going to either kill off Sasuke and Naruto or they're going to fade them out. And honestly, it don't even matter to me because you've already, took away like one of my other characters from Naruto, so it is what it is.
Like, I'm just saying, like, literally, like, if y'all still out here watching DBZ, you are just as bad as me for watching Boruto because Boruto is terrible according to everybody on the internet. So y'all just in the same boat as me. Y'all in the same boat as me. I do not want to hear it.
Hey, don't come for us in the comments right there.
No, please. I will argue with y'all. Please. I will argue with y'all. No, because I'm sick of this shit. Like, people sit up here and be excited about DBZ, but then shit on Boruto for no fucking reason.
I mean, Boruto's not even all that bad. It's really pretty good, though. It's just you have to literally have the patience for it. Just like a certain somebody told me I should have the patience for One Piece. So
only thing I need you to do is to remind me to post this and the other shit about One Piece on my Twitter. Because I don't care how much hate I get. I don't care. I will down this hill. I will down this hill. I will down this one too. Naruto is better than both of them. Fight me.
Well, there you go.
Fight me.
The open arena. They're going to open arena.
Dead ass, fight me. Tell your friends. Tell everybody. Fight me. Please fight me. Please. I promise you. Fight me. I'm sick of y'all. Y'all, it was like 1,013 or some shit. End it.
Actually, 1,000 and I want to say 16 or almost hit 20 or something like that. So.
Fight me. Fight me and fuck y'all. Fight me and fuck y'all.
Because he stands by what he says. So
I will die on this hill. T ain't got nothing to do with this. Me by myself will die on this hill.
I got your back, bro. I got your back.
I will die on this hill. Trust me.
But y'all, for real, like
I ain't even doing the outro. Fuck y'all. Do the outro for me. Fuck them.
In retrospect, y'all.
Fuck DBZ and fuck y'all.
And thank y'all again for coming and joining us on the Priest Podcast.
Goodbye.